found out. Now I throw all the VODs up on YouTube, but I don't. I used to be like, oh hey, we'll cut them up into segments and blah 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 and all that kind of shit. And I was like, it's not worth the effort, especially with the PC I've got. So I threw up the full VOD, and it only just. I don't know what made me look. I was like, what does this button do? And there's this thing for like editing. I mean X. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm probably gonna call it X because I'm old-fashioned. I mean, I wasn't at the point where I was on Twitch before it changed to Twitch, so I don't refer to it as Justin TV. And also, it's quite a long time since then. But I'd imagine if Twitch changed, I would be like, yep, I'm still on Twitch. But yeah, so where I was going, yeah, so I throw the VODs up on YouTube just to, because they don't stay for long under affiliates here. And I was like, I can remove the intro. I didn't realize I could do that one there. And it's so much quicker than me having to fanny around with doing anything on my PC. I don't know why I never looked at it before. I probably just didn't really care because it's not something I you know, I throw up there, and if it's and people want to watch it, they can. It's more just to have it there if people end up wanting to look at anything else that's happened in the past. How am I finding it? Oh, it's good. I keep getting to big major story points before I have to head off though. So half the time I'm like, what happened at the end last night? I remember the beginning because that's when I go through and do all like the little bits here and there, the side quests and the hunts. I'm like, well, I'm doing the main quest just before I finish, and then I'm just going to sleep after that, so. Yeah, I am. Where am I up to? Have you finished the game? I can't remember if you were playing this. No, you started, didn't you? Right, I'll just say after Moses parted Red Seas. If that gives an indication without revealing names if other people haven't seen that part.
What will it be today?
State of the Realm.
Allow me to educate
I mean, I
you.
say that and then I go into things that's going to give, like,
here.
you know, give away the people. Yeah, he went and parted his ways. We had that. Oh, this bit. This bit was... I actually hoped we were properly gonna have a big full-on fight with all his little clones.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's now at the bottom of this. See?
Very good.
And I didn't get to explore here before I had to go and do things.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Under new management. Oh, Northreach. Isabel. It's going to be Martha, isn't it? Yep. And Lubor. Ooh. Oh. Who's Cyril? Have we seen Cyril before? Tabor? Bucklad. Ah, oh, Theodore. Get quite a bit of renown for these, don't we? I guess we'll go and get everything.
Think you can help?
What's in there? You know what? I'll get those two. This one up there. Go down here. Grab this. Clear that. Go and get rid of missives and any side quests there. August. Oh no, it isn't to do with Blackthorn again, is it?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well,
It's
anyway,
just Ravaged.
the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
Seen the mines,
And the village?
a bit further along.
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently.
Perfect.
Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed
Zoltan.
time. They need help, and quick. Dorish sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Have to help. Got Ravaged.
I won't let that
I
happen.
just don't know how to pronounce that name.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid.
Hey
I
Kenobi.
reckon we should tell him.
Did you like all my phones?
It's better this way.
In Discord.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
I knew I'd see a guitar, so you seen a different one because my table lamp was still up. What, in the back? Well, you go further up north. The phone collector. It's just I always had them as backup phones for the previous, like, backup phones for the my most recent one when I was still with the other provider. Now I've switched to a different network. I'm like, what do I do with them? You don't like my power bank? You haven't even seen my power bank. It's orange. Well, black with orange ends. Any new hunts? No, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with them. So they're useless now because I can't use the sim that I've got now on them because they're a different network. They're not unlocked. Yeah, it had a cover on it. It's in a little case. Is that the problem? I mean, my sister would have to get her rain SIM card for it. Anything you knew? I am still not entirely sure how to go for these ones. We don't have a location, but it's Rosarian Ruins, and I'm assuming that's when Kupka went and fucked shit up there. Because they mention the village gate. But I can't get there. That I know of. The main quest's here, but I'm just going to ignore it for like a couple hours while I do this, probably. So we're going to Ravage, then you go to Tabor, Arthur's Rest, Northreach, Dalamil, Boglad.
How was she?
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no.
Oh, what do you need
Still got plenty
now?
of that left. I'm working on bringing another
smelter.
one of the chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top. for additional
reverberatory.
thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
Oh, yeah.
let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I
Oh,
hear
what's
you
the
once
good
helped
stuff?
Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
living in a wasteland. Help me with the smelter? Yes. Wait, real life or in the
If it's
game?
for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy
They're in the
to.
middle of a
Oh,
lake of some
it
kind.
is. I promise you.
Repurposed fallen ruins
What
for their
exactly is this
hideaway.
good stuff you need me to find?
Got a couple of examples here.
In game, but
Spherical
both.
echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some
Which
echoes,
one?
and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah. We're only 3 short.
No,
Mike.
the one in the case
And
is
we
probably
know
the most
exactly where
expensive
they
thing I've
are.
ever bought.
There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins
The pictures.
of Abdon,
Wait.
which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
What do you call bases
Will do.
guitars?
I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
There's a con on the base.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Oh, well, it's a bit like all basic or
The
guitars, but not
probably
guitar
one
bases.
as well hidden as the ironworks.
I've got an acoustic as well. But I can also make call it my guitar.
So, she don't need sails?
This
Well, how much you want to fork out? Kanori, in pounds? How much would you offer? I mean, the pictures. Well, the picture, the one that I showed, only had the neck and the head, never the box. That was a base. So when you didn't properly see, the other one's a guitar, not a bass. For the bass, maybe. For the other guitar,
So what do I owe
double
you
it
on that?
plus. Well. Yeah. Let's go to Enterprise.
Yeah.
Oh, the best bass. Oh, you haven't seen my best bass. But no. Well, I say that. One I've got with me is probably one I would use the most. The one that's most expensive. It's at my parents' just now. Because space issues. Oh, the bladed thing float, did it?
The weight of all that shit.
It had me knock out. I thought it'd sink straight to the bottom. Always the way with mids and benches though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work.
Clever girl, that one.
Right, boil and arse sometimes, but clever all the same.
What's that for, dear?
Ice brand. Ooh. Best bass like in Ireland. No, it's just my preferred 5-string. Fucking 5-string. My preferred. Yeah, my preferred 5-string bass. But it's heavy as fuck, and I don't have space for it here.
Should last you a good while.
Oh no, at my parents' there's more than just one. I've got a God, here I only brought what I would be happy with if I only had one. At my parents, there's a Yamaha which is made of 2 types of wood as a base, but it's lightweight because of the 2 types of wood. I've got a Tokai at my parents as well. Oh fuck, what was it called? Get a real guitar. What do you think the one in the case was? That was my I'd say my one and only, but I have a really cheap Yamaha that I started out with. The one in the case is not a bass. You did see the photo I posted and tagged you with and pointed above. Let's see, is that better? I can't make that, can I? Nope. Got a Comet Feather though. A dual string acoustic. I have next to me a very dusty I think they term it as like the classical ones, but I don't know. I've never used it for playing. It was used in an art project. I know Cassidy's got her own acoustic. I can't make anything.
That it? Fine.
The stew's awful.
Grab these as well. Oh, we've got so many things to do here. The game just opened up and went, hey, you want loads of side quests? We'll give you loads of side quests. Healer's Place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the maddening crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Ah, Captain Doors. Sir, I and other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Heed Cole's request? Yeah.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
But Kenobi, do you play instruments, Kenobi? I don't know if you've ever mentioned. Might be able to do that one while we're here. The triangle? Is that what it is?
Come back. Covered
Wait,
in
is
nicks
that-
and lumps, the lot of them.
Is that Yoti? I think it is.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Cool. I can go to
My
Martha's
job,
Rest for
actually.
something else.
When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, The bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment
Arthur's Rest.
and about their captor.
They went to Eastpool,
The
didn't they?
slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Oh, it's gonna be extra things. Fucking hell. There's so many. Martha's resting. Oh, speaking of instruments. Ah, you do miss playing on the drums.
Doris should be somewhere nearby.
Even weirder signs. I'm getting the ones here. Can maybe go and collect that one over there.
Assuming she's still here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up.
Oh, what have you got?
Nearly
What do you have, mister? Probably not much new.
How do?
Oh, Breath of Light Satellite? Breath of Ice Rhyme. Oh, damn. The cooldown time.
Much obliged.
Fuck, I'm gonna buy it.
Thanks very much. That all, is it?
Electric tuners, more advantage one, around 1,000. Yeah, I do. I just played drums casually for 4 to 5 years, and oh, Spring Dragon and friend lent one of his guitars. Introduced you to Rocksmith. Stood by ear. Oh, there's a way I cannot remember. It's like, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it by the tuner, because, you know, at that point I was really bad at paying attention at that stage. But there's a way, as long as you can get the first one tuned, you can then use that string to tune the rest of them. Right, I'm looking for someone here. Or not here?
I've got greens of
Looking
all
for shelter.
shapes
Are you
and
above or
sizes.
below? Or around the back?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Oh! That's Doris.
How goes the
I
investigation?
kind of remember her now.
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then
I'm not
vanished
sure I like
without a
that
trace.
sword.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
We just
The Baum
took
archers,
over
soon to break
what
camp.
she was doing.
You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Okay. But I'm going to collect this while I'm here. Just saying. I'm going to have so many quests. I don't even know how many we can track at once, but I might have to shuffle them around.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade
Okay,
up in East
Wade in
Pool.
East Pool.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food.
Mhm.
I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if East Pool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of
great.
late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Oh, if it wasn't because drums take up so much space and is noisy, you'd probably still play them. I mean, yeah, I've watched some new streams and it has a full, like, you know, setup of drum kit for streaming, and it does look like it takes up a lot of fucking space. I don't know what electric ones would be like, because I'm guessing you'd, well, I say electric, you know, like the pads, but I don't know how they would compare.
All right.
How much
Thanks.
smaller they may
Wouldn't
be?
ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep them in gazelle greens for a few years at least.
Oh, there's electric drums to the noise part. Oh, they still take up a lot.
Greens.
I wasn't
Not
sure
the most
how
mouth-watering crop, I'll admit.
much space they would.
But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all
I've
of
got a
us
good
need to pull
six string.
together to get East Pool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them.
I don't
And
want a
if he
drum set.
don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Where am I going then? Will help. Oh god, have you done that? We'll help with her first. The arches. Down here. Can I get through from Old Hill? East Pool. Yeah, I'll go here first. We nearly got banned. Can Kenobi sing though? What kind of singing can Kenobi do? Oh, damn it. I'm not using most of my oh, fuck, I didn't take you out. I'm not using most of my skills because These are just like small buggers. Wait, you would play the triangle? Go in there. Yeah, you called saying you could play it. You played recorder too. Oh no, yeah, I know what recorder is. My niece keeps calling it a whistle. And tries to get everyone to use a recorder, and I'm like, no. No, I don't want to use it.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Where were you?
We've waited long enough.
There's one.
She's
I
not
actually
coming.
seen one in Lidl. They've
Ready
got
to
a
bear us.
ukulele,
We're leaving.
a little
Back to
electronic,
civilization in
kids
Iran.
electronic drum kit,
With all haste.
and a
lest any of
recorder.
you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company.
Oh, you fucker. You know where you're.
Kill him.
Alright then.
You're welcome to try.
Oh, you little fucking shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna overkill them. Are you not dead yet? Fuck off. Is she killable? Hopefully. Or the Doris is gonna be able to do it. Maybe. Oh, I was gonna maybe switch some of my skills, but I don't really
So
have the
much for your
points to
escort.
spend on them.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid,
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once
I
tried
know
to
a
bear
sword
with
through the
children
throat.
to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it?
my little dagger. Care to swear that blade
Don't
to me
think so.
again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for
Oh,
making
please
me
tell
the
me
weapon
she's
I
gonna
am.
run you through.
You always were a
Just come on,
righteous
Doris.
child.
Just take short out. Shove it.
Perhaps that's the
somewhere.
reason I loved you so.
You just letting her get away. Why are you just letting her get
What do
away?
you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be.
I'll do it then.
Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though.
Okay.
Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Okay.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
One thing done. I'm not quite ready to go back to the hideaway though. There's many a quest I'm doing in this game. Oh, we are going back to the hideaway. I didn't want to go back to the hideaway. You fucker!
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's
Screw
message just
justice,
arrived.
murder her.
I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll
Stop
be joining us
teleporting
in
me,
the
game.
hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
I hope so.
Where the fuck are we holding that
Suppose you should
sword?
know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again,
Made
Sid.
this new sword. I think it's Ice Brand.
Curse would be
And
lost
it's-
without Doris.
It just
And
looks really
you,
strange.
of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
It doesn't even look like it would be comfortable. Well, that's that quest done. I didn't mean to be back here, but we're back here. There's nothing else I can do here. Everything else is out in the wild. So we're going back to near Martha's Rest. Hey, there's something else here. Ice pool or I'll do this one first. I think it's gathering some of the fallen items that were needed. Can I get it from here? Go through Amber. See, if it just left me there, it would have been fucking fine, but no. Oh, I know where it is.
All right.
There we go. That's partly why I don't like throwing the fireballs on at this stage. Where are they? Where are you guys? Have I seen you before? Oh, you're Cursebreaker.
The people of Armor might not have been the friendliest sorts, but I didn't deserve this. Not of the ether kid. Springs up wherever it likes. Nowadays that seems to be all over. Mind how you go, Sid. There's a cache I can
Okay. Was it this bad before?
Damn it. The whole village has turned.
Oh no, we actually did come through here before, didn't we? Shit, no, we didn't speak to people here. What a thing. And send something through. Mm-hmm. Cool. You know what? Fuck it. There's not many of them, but I like the tornado. I like having to fly around in here and be like, I might just overkill this one enemy. Are you not? Oh, my dog! My dog's dealing with it. Wait, what's going on over here? It's tornado for no reason. I think I've got the cooldown put on it. Because it's so long. Fuck it. Overkill him. Yeah. Definitely overkill. Did we get through there? Up here? Oh, I've got a couple of bombs here? Oh no. Right, let me have a quick look at these. So, we did get new. Oh. That's a lot to spend on that. Especially as like 750, you're like, why are you 3000? Oh, it's to master it? Maybe it's the next level, I don't know. Nothing really has staggering effects though, apart from that one. That'd be like the tornado, maybe. I could use that and replace that. I kinda like keeping this one on because block. Learn this. Ice crystal, continuous damage. Go with this one for maybe that. Let's give it a go. We'll try Garuda for Shiva. Haven't used Bahamut yet. We will take Diamond Dust. And I'll take an Armor's. Yeah, once you've mastered them, you can use any configuration you want. I'm going to Ice Age. Okay, let's try it. Wait, that was it? That was it? Why put the wrong one on? Nope.
It's over.
Oh, I like that. Oh, hi. I can't spam it though. I just realised I've got the wrong thing on then. Really? Really? I'm trying to get it in a way that they're... It's the wrong one. Okay. Now can I change it? That was such a long cooldown. Gonna be you.
I need to deal with these ones first.
I can't remember who. Change what the fucking... There we go. Oh, it's both of them? Yeah, I don't like that Jill's thing. Oh, I don't have the fucking thing for Garuda either. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a go.
This is it. Right then.
Two more to find.
Just two more to find.
I'm going to East Pool first. Lying balls around me. Oh, I'm gonna go see Wade. We have possibly two things to do. We need to deliver seeds from Martha, but I also need to see if he needs help with Akashic.
was supposed to grow.
Alright, Wade.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
You.
A delivery from Martha.
Hey! Took up his drawer, Gashal greens. You and the masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde!
The Horde!
It's closing in.
That's what we're after.
They're coming,
The
so
Horde.
wait, all of them.
Damn it all.
Damn
I thought
what?
we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now.
Guess we're helping
We
with
don't
that.
have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will
Hey, Jesse G.
appeal to them.
The game near to its end? I don't know yet. We have... I want to say nearly all of the icons. There's one left.
My friends,
I used to do
I
two
humbly
bigs.
beg your aid.
Going after will be the
We
big
Guardians
bad
are
who's
few
trying to
and our
orchestrate all
enemies
this.
many. But I swear
And,
we can defeat them with you at our
Barnabas.
side.
Quite a few side quests to do just now, though.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as
And then
bait
there's some
for those fiends so that you
chronolith
and your men might be spared.
challenges to do.
And to think we trusted you.
Oh, it's just I spend my time going everywhere.
It's not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting
curse.
for. Sir Wade fights to give you
There's a
lot
love story.
chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a
Given
home
these side
where
quests
you
are
could
quite
be
fleshed out.
free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, Are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men
Oh,
and
Martha,
women?
no, I think it's... I don't know where from. It'd be somewhere in England.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Rallying the troops.
For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
I don't know how I feel about them living in the Hanno's home.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord
West
Rossfield,
Country.
my lady,
I think
Already.
she's...
So what's the plan of action?
we'll divide our forces into several small
I was
detachments.
going to say Combine
each made up
Harvester.
of guardians, bearers, and guards
That's
from
what
the
I think
rest.
of
These will position themselves
when I
at
hear her
strategic points around
voice.
the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village.
I'm not good on my areas.
We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating...
Will she give you the key? Well, maybe.
We will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Oh, the Akashic. The Horde of Akashic.
Then you know what you must do.
Gotta fight.
We work together. Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on.
But
For Rosaria.
how does it work? Because we can take these out. We dealt with people to take back Eastpool for the bearers.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
Now, unless it's like a whole horde and that's it. There's no more after that.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too.
I don't quite know. Like you need to go for the source.
The calm before the storm.
Akashic goblins. And is it leg eaters or the something else?
Not let this village fall.
Fuck it. Go to the guns. Oh yeah, I like that move. It's very. Oh, there's new enemies. Oh no no no. raptors? Okay, so they get frostbite from that. I have over 1,000 of those, don't I? Okay.
Looks like
Not
that's
the
the
most
last of them.
impressive, but I might be able to upgrade it.
Rossfield, change of plan.
Oh, there are more?
What is it?
There are more.
Owl from the rest.
Cash.
An Akashic
Oh,
Carl's
no,
been sighted on Rhiannon's
Carls.
ride and is headed in their direction.
Oh,
Well, the
not
better half of her
that.
guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst
This
is
isn't
behind us.
a good setup.
I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No, let them finish the job. You stay
I'll
here
take
too,
them
so
on.
wait. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Okay. Oh no. The curl. I could level up. No, I couldn't. I could try and level up that one. Okay, let's master that one then. See what goes. In terms of map, we are going down there, that's fine. Nope, can't call the chocobo. It would be too sensible to let me use my chocobo in a town. Right, Ambrose. Ambrosia. Got your name for a second, sorry. Can I just ignore these little buggers? I'd be able to. Possibly. I'm getting closer to when I need to fight though. Don't know how far they're gonna follow me. Where is it? Where's the crow? Uh oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. That's not good.
There it is. With me, Toggle. Too slow.
Whoa. I like that. Okay. Oh, damn it. Fuck it. Wrong one. Wrong one. He'll throw us out there too. wasn't too bad. Jewels might be handy. Jewels might be handy for freezing enemies. That is, it is really good fight music. I like it when they pull that music out.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool.
This time around.
Thank you, my friends.
There's still regrets from the first time.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
I like the side quests or continuations of earlier ones, if you've done them. I don't know how it plays out if you haven't, or if it's one of these, you'll still have it available there.
Not slaves anymore.
So you can do the first in the chain of them.
No.
Then more open up.
They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
An Eastpoolian.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance.
What?
I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds
Okay.
yet.
All right.
Go back and see Martha.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Still need to go back to see Martha though. And off we go then. Like decide where to go after that. Maybe in Northreach. See Isabel. Shield, Strategic Homeland Intelligence.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did,
How
eh?
does that for payment for
Not
the
only
seeds?
did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it.
I feel like
Take it before
I just
change
realised
my
seeing the
mind.
candle on the I guess the bar top.
So,
It
Eastpool's
seems like it
finally
might be a
back on
bit of
its
a fire
feet again.
hazard.
And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
Like someone knocks that candle over and
I never stopped to think what it
it's
would
gone
mean.
up in flames.
Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards.
Wait, so Martha was
Something
buying up
awful anyway.
bearers to kind of
I thought he was a new constable.
save
Thought
them.
the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And
So
before
much
I
magic
knew
coming
it,
aboard inventing lanterns.
cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After
Maybe
all
it's
my
fire
hard
resistant.
work.
I don't know.
Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison.
Is her sign a bird that's lying on its
what he
back?
did? He smiled, and then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried
Wait, how old
to
is
change
Martha
things.
supposed to be?
He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh?
50, yeah.
It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Because we're in mid-30s.
Just a little.
So imagine he was
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to
made
work.
Archduke
Let's see about
before
making
we were
everyone some
born.
dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quest complete. What do we get? Rekindling Flame 2. We get some. Martha's Rest signboard. The Curiosity. The Emblem of Martha's Rest. Personal fiefdom. The Golden Stables. Indomitable landlady. Those with no love for the Empire's settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but. Not bad. Get all these curiosities. What stomach does not announce? I know! Okay, so we've done everything there. We've got a new quest there. I need to go and kill the thing there. That's the one for August. That's a new one. That's a new one. This is both the new and actually we'll go Northreach. Isabel's gonna have something for us to do, but we've also got one of the spherical pieces that we're trying to pick up. That's that way. I'm gonna go see her first. See her first because I don't know where her quest is going to take me. So it might be in the same direction. It could be an opposite.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Ghosts at the gate. You might have a.
Those things I said before.
So.
Might have something attacking at the doorstep. Okay, Isabel.
Oh, Clive.
Tell me your problems.
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oriflamme?
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well? Will you try?
We can try.
You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
See what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Under new management. Garrison should be... yeah, through that way.
I may have met this Duke before. At the Remembrance Ceremony.
Remembrance Ceremony.
Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Remembrance Ceremony?
Halt!
The stern soldier.
Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
You said that in such a strange way.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once
Caer
we have
Norvent,
seen
okay.
to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal
are you
from the people
you're
and
taking
drive them
from them
their
without their
homes.
say-so, so it's stealing.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely.
Unyielding spirit? Oh, that is a
Folk
hat.
have little and less, and you mean to deprive
That is
them
a...
of even that?
what do you even call
Sow
that?
the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we
Plate?
have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
Just lets them argue it out.
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
This is what happens when governments don't ask and aren't elected by, you know, the people who fucking live there. Did you not say he just kind of took it up on himself?
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Talk to me, alemonger.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much.
You're revolting, but what can you do?
It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they?
Oh.
And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Okay. Well, there's one on the dame's side. Who's next? We have the in-hand.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place.
Yep.
And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
2 for the dame.
Why?
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started.
Good
you build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Soldiers are inside then?
Dame got an icon to rid the meadow.
I wonder if it's the one who's always standing with the guy. Oh, no, it's not. I thought maybe you.
Those things I said before.
Okay, talk to me. Townsperson? I thought you said soldiers.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Okay, but if you screw over the people who don't have the know-how for the sword, they're just going to want to fuck off, and then you've got a town that's full of soldiers, and that's it. Cynical soldier.
You.
Yeah, it's me.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Oh man, they're looking so good for the people in here.
As long as you remain,
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
I mean, as long as you remain, the veil will suit your needs. Were you oh no, that wasn't Sabine.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law.
Really?
Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Okay, but you've been doing
Let's see what Philippe makes of all
without
this.
your crystals for a while, because you were the first one to get taken down. so it's... Oh, this has been a long time coming. Was this not 5 years before?
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe.
It's more you've got this good capital of
I remember you
Oriflamme.
saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
Probably will.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now.
And there's some actual war too.
Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
What the hell is flying over there?
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I
Hmm,
expect
that's
Isabel will
Isabel.
be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Right, let us go. Can I can't get through that way, can I? Through here? It's a very dreary looking place, isn't it? Okay, Isabel.
Ah, Clive.
Oh, 50-50.
How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
Like, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies
I
were
like
in
to
your
say it'd be
hands.
seductive.
The
I just thought it
soldiers,
said
meanwhile, are content to follow their
that's
orders.
thematic.
And not just because of the Duke's rank,
Yeah.
but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Philippe, the captain.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Right, he couldn't go along
Told
with
the
it.
lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together.
Are we going to have a fight?
And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Oh no.
Not at all.
Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So what's the Duke gonna do then?
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Well,
Until
that's a
then,
future side quest.
Until then.
Getting set up for next part then. Do we... Oh, no curiosities. Right, we have a thing that's there. We could do this and then we'll head into Dalmechia. So we've got Dalamil,
Those things I said before.
Boklad, Tabor, and Ravaged. I think 3 of them have actual quests. One of them is going to where August is going to be, because it's Blackthorn's hometown. Well, I say hometown, where he originally was about. But they've got issues with their mines. Oh no, jump for joy! Yay, our chocobo's here! That's what we do, we gotta jump for joy. Go open a chest, jump for joy. Chocobo arrived, gotta jump for joy. Don't stand close enough to a person. We're also jumping for joy. Before speaking to them. Oh, no, no. It's the wrong way. Go around the outskirts. Is this gonna be a... I probably should fight them, because I do get more experience for normal... not experience. More ability points for normal battles. How are we gonna do this? Gonna have to go with this first. I have no idea how to properly use this one. Oh! Oh, hi! Right, who the fuck is it you? Is it you, you old bugger? I'm kept on I guess protecting them in some way. He's a holy cape cat. Batman. Oh, got another one after that. Okay. Back to here. So we're finished up in Zanbrak as well. Now we've got our lovely little side quests here. 3 side quests, 2... It's gonna be the weirder science one, isn't it? Hold on, hold on. Oh my god, I should have fucking saved this. I should have fucking saved this. I didn't save this. We're going to the... Give me a second, give me 5 seconds. More than 5 seconds. Where... Oh no. We're going to the... Echoes. It's the place, actually, it's the place it was made for. Well, not made for. I mean, the crows. Oh, fucking hell, squeak. Fucking squeak. happy. I'm happy we took that one. Done. Is it? Oh, is it above or below? No. What have you done? Something amazing. Hopefully the enemies below don't get tied in with this. Oh, I don't even think you were close enough. Fuck. Oh, there's more coming. I'm gonna collect this spherical echo.
That's
Okay.
all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Right, I was back in the hideout, and we'll go to Dravoged. Can't go in there. There's... Oh no, that's the mines. Yeah. Side quest done. We've got one to pick up there, one to pick up there, and one to get from up there. Fuck it, we'll go see August. Hey, you're off the bed? Oh no, you sleep in your chair. Alright, Betharian. Take care. Thank you for dropping by. So you managed to sleep well?
So Dravoged is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword.
Where? Oh, where? Am I looking for?
I never thought I'd have.
Are you gonna be down here? You're gonna be. You're over near the gate. Hey, August. Right
Clive,
behind you.
You're here.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
That's not gonna help though. They're just gonna be trapped in there.
Sid?
Who the fuck voices you?
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravoged would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Hey, Blackthorn. Damn it, how did you know?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
Then your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravoged, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravoged needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravoj is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravos to a swarm of Akashic.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep out of sight when the fighting starts.
Okay. We're good.
You, ready for the off then?
Oh. Can't we stay any more time?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Off we go.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
We're on the move.
Wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon
It's
as
like,
I've
it's
left.
fine. It's like, they can't,
I'll give you as much time as I
you
can.
can't go out there.
And if they kill you?
No ripped armor to shreds. Cause I was like, yep, going out.
But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Is August not coming with us? Were you just sending me out? Oh, for Zol... I can't remember if it was Tan or...
Alright.
Tar.
Which one of you's first?
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, you try and take out the little ones. Zoltan. I know, as soon as I get names that are very similar and I'm thinking of other things, I'll always mix them up. Oh shit, okay. Oh fuck, your enemies. Oh fuck, okay. Oh shit! A griffin? Have we dealt with a griffin before? One griffin. Oh look at me! He was trying to get to me. Bad decision.
Is that it?
Oh no.
Apparently not.
Chimera? Pipe. Or maybe not. What are you? Oh, Canyon Chimera, yeah?
Not getting past me.
I'm just thinking of bloody Dragon's Dogma. Oh no, no. Jeez. Hey, we're 50,000 trophy. Nice. Oh, wrong fucking one! Change to do something. Okay. I might actually be a good combination of skills now. I keep forgetting what fucking one I'm on. I know, so much health.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
Imagine if there was a little tiny Akashic snail.
Man
Takes 5
alive!
years to get to the place, but
still
fucks
in
up
one
when it when it gets there.
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, 1 or 2 did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I mean, if they're coming from the mines, and the mine has now got Aether Flood, just seal it up. Just seal it up, that's, you know.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that Aether Flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With Aether Flood springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right.
That's fine. Nothing in, nothing out. Yeah.
Though I doubt I'd have listened.
I mean, they can't use it anyway, can they?
Envied you. How you made everything look so easy when for me, was anything.
It might have been Nino Cooney, Wrath of the White
Gave
Witch,
me the perfect excuse to hate you.
for Zoltan.
And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something.
Potentially Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos
He
what a
could
true
train them up,
master
couldn't he?
blacksmith looks like.
For a little bit.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish
The
I
fact
could
that he's
accept
here just now,
I'm needed
he
elsewhere.
could spend some time.
There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
You can commute.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
I mean, you could still visit and you could still
To tell Snotty
use
to
your
let me
bellows.
in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
seal obtained. Nice. You accept the cracked anvil.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? Hmm? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep
Oh, now he's reproaching him?
Right. Zoltan,
Dravozd.
get your tools.
He might
We've
be.
got a legend to forge.
He might be left without a leader. Okay.
I'll tell you what, Clive. If we pull this off, it will ruin every other sword you've ever held.
With a little help from Blackthorn, I don't see why we can't restore Dravozd to its former glory. Barring ether floods, that is.
I'll get him back to the hideaway. Don't you worry about
Okay,
that.
2 things for the hideaway. Need to go visit the infirmary. But for now, go to Dalimil. Lubor. Has got a quest for me. It might be relating to the bandits.
Clive!
I was summoned.
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized
maybe not
to
the
raid
bandits
them.
then.
Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill
Oh, that was awful.
intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking
I like
of
they just looked at
menaces,
him. They didn't say anything
we
after
have a rather
that.
worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
Oh,
I'm
still
afraid the
frozen.
example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
Of course it did.
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow more
League of
organized by the day.
Outlaws.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge
up,
we
Kenobi?
choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who
The
have yet to join the
ne'er-do-wells.
cause, and ensuring that they never do.
Oh, so we're trying to stop them before they
Perhaps,
join.
a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more.
Yep, I could refuse.
How could I refuse?
We can. We
Thank you,
cannot
my
refuse
lord.
this.
Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the Desert Gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Alright, lines in the sand.
What's the difference difference between a lord and a mayor? That's
Gotta be out there. Yep.
easy.
A League of Outlaws.
One swings a sword, the other
Have some
forges them?
competition.
I'm not sure they know the difference. Anything.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so
This your new
hard to
home?
see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Can make for the bandit camp. It's over there.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
I love that we just bounce off the creatures. What are you doing over there? Oh, I'm just gonna go up top there. Oh, it's just a salamander, it's fine.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Fuck it.
Killed Locke and Fingers.
Killed who? Lock and Fingers. Yeah.
Take his head off.
Oh, was that a shatter? Okay. Do, do, do.
I better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalamil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right. And now everyone knows.
So you were a bearer.
I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out.
I'm surprised you managed to.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried
quiet
to
for
keep
this long.
running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
Oh.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That
How
their
quickly
enemy
they
lies
turn into
outside
assholes
these
when they know.
walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a downright
So
border
yeah.
They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Wait, is that what we're going by, Lord Underhill? No one knows that we're said apart from Lubor and Victor?
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Alright, Conrad.
All along that he was playing us for fools.
Conrad, shush. That's not what's
Forgive
happening.
me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now.
I know, someone
Not if I
Ifrit
have
and
anything
threatened
to
to
do
squish
with it.
bigots.
What
Done,
if his
minds
wares?
changed.
Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
Yeah, I'm not sure laughing.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
I said Ifrit, not Ifrit.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently.
Ifrit.
Now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Or Ifrit, yeah. Ifrit. Oh no. Oh, why do I do this?
Why the hell would Victor take the
It's like me
bear
trying to
aside?
pronounce anything.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
perhaps not in this lifetime.
Oh no.
I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around.
Just use your magic on them and be
Sense
like,
into them in the end. You'll
do it. Gonna say to a fucking magic show.
We won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor.
Rosina would often tell me
I love Victor's like, ends in the squeak, yes.
that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalamil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go,
yeah.
Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
Now either it'll change or he will basically.
Again.
Oh, 300 years behind?
Trust me,
No, I've had some dropped frames as well, so I don't know if that's fucked things up.
Not only for the town, but
more than usual.
for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you.
I'm like, hello from the
least you
future.
can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor.
Even though you're in the future.
It's over.
How does it work?
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
Hey, Craig.
I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Oh, Victor. What's one way to get them to unite is to come off as the bad guy. But ideally,
the right choice, Lubor.
we don't want to persuade them.
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
if there's anything I can do, anything,
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
God, I'm waiting for there to be another part to this quest as well. Then I'll get her renown. Where did he go? Wait, where'd you go? Where are you standing? No, that's not you. Oh, there you are.
Why didn't he tell us? If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
Pakistan. What do you do if a complete random pops up on your stream and said, "Hey, motherfucker"? Someone do it to an Australian, and he banned her. I'd be like, "Hey, fuckface." Honestly, it depends what mood I'm in. Well, that was that quest done. Go Tabor. I think me banning people is usually— oh, how the fuck to get in here? Is more if they're being absolute assholes. Or fucking weird. We just got a cyclopedia of Valestian fabulosity. Penta. We're going Duke. Of the crystalline orthodoxy. Ledgers of Gilbard the Great Lander. Afflicted hymns of Gregor. We need a van or ban. I mean, we might need a van as well. Don't know. But most of the people, yeah, either they're assholes or they're spoiling shit. It's not a good look if the first thing you say, regardless of whether it's true or not, is saying something which is a spoiler or a made up spoiler. So it's like, you're fucking out here. Spend some viewers. I've got no time for that shit, especially when I've had to deal with fuckers copy pasting the entirety of Wikipedia.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you,
And then turn it into a complete
keep their true
or fanny
identity
afterwards,
secret.
making their accounts because I banned them. I was like, you're just gonna get banned again and again and again.
Lord Rossfield.
You win at the end of the
Is there
game.
aught the Undying might
Wow.
assist you with
It
this
really depends on the game. I don't count.
My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover
Final Fantasy
Ultima's
15 is
origins.
winning.
Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Cyril. Oh.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Of course it's a fallen ruin.
Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed.
With spoilers, there is no end.
Thralls
Not when I
are
play
sighted
games.
among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would
Most of the
please you to
games that I do
observe
play,
some
though,
of
I
our
have
number at
seen
work.
bits and pieces.
Would that be
I just
possible?
don't know at what point in the game that I've seen.
A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov.
Kretov?
A small hamlet built around a fallen airship.
I don't
I was
know.
due to visit my colleagues
Kretov?
there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
I'm trying to think who the fuck is Cyril. Is he the one that's part of the group that collates and finds information for Joshua? And chronicles everything that the Phoenix does. Click the survey team's findings and Cyril's stead, yeah?
Alright. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
For Kretov.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Titan's Wake then?
Inhabitants are just as friendly.
Yeah, but sometimes even when I'm speaking about other games, if I remember, I'll be like, hey, this is like spoilerish for X, Y, and Z. Because not everyone's going to have played the same games, or they might be in the process of playing. can go that way. I don't know, because that's inaccessible from that side, so maybe I can.
Alright.
You know what? Fuck it.
Straight home now.
I'm trying to get a shower, but I'm not sure how easy it's gonna be.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Going up the way. Not quite. Take the path to the right. Up here? Up here. Oh, fucking. What are you doing?
Surrounded. Be safe. Titan!
Ah, there's a shatter. Nice. Heading the right way. This was blocked over before. 10 gil. Oh goody. Oh goody. The hell Helgaroo. Oh fuck. We took it outside the fucking zone. Bastard.
Mistakes.
I am really liking Frostbite. Or if we're managing to inflict it. Is it Frostbite? Hmm. That wasn't a cold snap. 3,000? Oh man. Right, I'll be right back. Just be a couple of minutes, won't be too long. And then I'm gonna head, I think, yeah, towards where this side quest taking us. Here we go. Right, yeah, there's only certain things I can get like that or that. Really using that though. I need to save up. I need to save up for getting better versions of these. Okay. So where we're going is Titan's Wake. We haven't been here before. So look everywhere. We're aiming for. I might have to use potion. Or 2 or 3. Which do you know? Do you know? Oh, does it only work in a fight? I don't think it does a huge amount anyway. So if I go to... Huh. Where? Oh, I thought it was a proper fence. That is not a proper fence. That's... I'm guessing it's water? Yeah. Hell diver. I do want to go this way. Maybe overkill for them. It probably is overkill for them. Bloody leg ears. Okay. I'm trying to get the I was trying to get the shatter, but didn't. I wonder what. Is there any different effects from freezing? That was a shatter. I would exhale for this dash. Guessing it's supposed to be like an icy kind of sound, maybe? Oh god. Oh, or for him. I was thinking of the bloody thing. Sound. Oh shit. Yeah. Let's go everything. Raging fists. Oh, 49. terrible. Oh, how dare you not have anything up here? Game. Fuck it. Oh, you fucking ruined that for me. I like that we can basically freeze them for a little bit. It's made for an interesting fight, especially against the girl. I've normally been a pain in the ass, but it has then allowed me to reposition myself. Almost like fallen dudes over there. Kinda do want to go over here though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was like they said sound asthmatic and I thought they said seductive. Got one of these dudes. Okay. Oh, there's more than just you. No, no, no. Okay.
That's better.
Nope, I'm going after the wrong fucking one. I'm trying to move. Oh, I got fucked up with that one. Right, I need to get rid of you. Hey, Sammy, Sam. Which wall are you referring to? What else do we have here? What is that? Oh! Ring of the Demolitionist. Like a special treasure to open. Okay, a ring of the Demolitionist. I've yet to encounter a problem a well-timed explosion cannot solve. Increases magic burst. Will damage by 15%. Magic burst will damage. Oh, Peep Show! Not something I watched myself. Got everything here. Eventually getting. No, for comedy stuff. Actually, let me get this straight. It is the Peep Show is what I think it is. Please give me a second. This is where my memory is like, it might be something else. I watched the other thing that they were in. Yeah, that Mitchell and Webb look, 'cause the only thing I remember is the green clarinet and the red tuba. No, my comedy goes to because Friends was Mighty Bush. Okay, Kretov. What are we going to be doing here, though? We have an obelisk. That's new. Can I actually get in here? I think this stream's just going to be side quests and possibly me trying to find the last two bloody hunts that I have. So it's a fallen airship. How do they know it's an airship?
Oh no. You'll pay for this.
I do like the way they kind of unfold themselves.
There may still be spikes.
Some of the big guns just now.
thing is.
Fool's gold. Oh no. Very similar to the others. Oh, fuck! Oh, I underestimate this fucker. I just survived that. I spammed potions. You enemies! No! Oh no, no, no. I'm trying to fucking dodge shit. God, I just fucking went right into that. God, I really miss Garuda. I haven't found the swingy things with having Shiva in there.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
I spy a box at the back.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Yeah, they're the Undying.
Who are you?
They've got our house colours. Kind of, the reds.
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield.
I wonder what the little symbol is on their outfit.
We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attention.
They gave their life for it.
Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins.
You know how the Undying reminded me of the way of speaking?
As I'm sure you will agree.
Not
And you think
totally
your dead
on the
brothers
same
would agree
level,
with you too?
but very close
I know they
to...
would. They
I can't
gave their
remember the name of
lives
them
for
in
the cause, an honor
Dragon Age.
to which all Undying aspire.
Now, to what do we
The
owe
ones
the
that are
honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
kind of all emotion taken from them.
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks.
Was it the tranquil?
May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
No, this is a new place that's absolutely fucking ruined now.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of the burning quill.
Guess I can go that way too. Have a little look around this side.
Let us continue then.
Potion? Give me a potion. One potion! Need more than that. I'm gonna have to just restock when I get somewhere. Oh. Little graveyard. Ultima's a big bad, surely must recognise that information could be vital. I know. But I feel like if this is what they've been tasked to do, I mean, Clive would give his life to save people. Had he been tasked to do that as well? Just because it doesn't have the same kind of... Not... You could potentially say that the information is more important than him saving people. If it can stop Ultima. Right, now we've got this open. We should have free access to go through. Okay, to Cyril. Where are you? We have... There is a shop. Nice. But I'm not sure Clive can really say anything about what people are and aren't doing.
Buying or selling?
A blank holder on it. Yeah. All the valuables. Yes. Gonna purchase some potions, as you know.
Of course.
Whoops.
A fine choice. Come again.
I am a numpty. Where the fuck? Oh, he's inside, isn't he? Give him what for? Right, Cyril.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Oh, a scroll containing the preliminary findings of the Undying's ill-starred adventure into the ruins of Kretov, sealed with the wax imprint of a phoenix feather.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against
A lot of
Ultima.
ought and not.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order
How did you
exists
get
for
into
that
the
purpose,
order?
and that purpose alone.
Hmm.
Cyril, I know that you
Do
and
other
your brethren
dominants
answer
have
only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice.
an order that serves them?
It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua
I was going to say, no, kindly fuck off.
is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that
They're
we may
not going to
continue
change their
to do
ways.
our duty
Can't see them doing that.
together.
That would, yeah, no. Breath of Ice. Ice Age accessory. Reduces the cooldown time by 1.5 seconds. Right, where to next? We have here? Clad. Is it Theodore? This might be the last one for hand stuff in at the hideaway. Although I fear there's not going to be any main quest scene too. Depending on how long this takes. They are quite lengthy for side quests. I might try and figure out where to find these hunts about
Clive,
as well.
You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Oh yeah, his sister was negotiating.
Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
In the
Thanks,
time
Clive.
that
I
he
owe you one.
spent talking to us about this, he could have went there. And I can't see him moving from this spot until I'm done. Actually, do I have anything? Sometimes
You
they
won't find a finer array this
have
side of the
different
strait.
things. This is our orchestral.
You're welcome anytime.
Don't
Wait, which
blame
one?
yourself,
Theodore?
Elle. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through.
Oh no.
They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
It's a secret organization to make Clive
But
feel
I
useful.
thought
Any
we were the
work?
only ones the
Yeah.
Fist was
Go over there and
speaking to
ask a
about the bearers.
question. Yeah.
How did the consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising.
video's been a
They
bit
have
for-
ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The consortium
Are you talking
will
about
have
Summon?
to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar
I'm not
myself.
sure.
Alone.
I have any
Sure, that's
sway over
wise.
anyone.
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and
Cashlock.
get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to
Talk
free
to
these
him.
bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to
What do we
prepare the
need to
place and
say?
keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
Theodore!
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but
I need to say, stop being a shill summon.
You have to trust her.
Tell me that'll make him happy.
you're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Oh, brought the angry faces. All three of them.
All right. To Randalar then.
Randalar.
Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Where are you? Where are you, Eloise? Wait, you're over there? Okay. But just like with anyone Kenobi, I can say something and people can be like in one ear or the other. Or you know. Hey, where are you? Oh, what were you creatures? You rats? Are you mice? Where'd you go? Come back.
I don't know.
Oh no. Where are you little things? Oh damn it. I want more in this place. Wonder if that could be DLC stuff as well. Could you imagine when I'm saying like it doesn't fill up, etc., right? If we're talking, I'm going to exclude Clive and his icon because they said there couldn't be two firearms at once. Do you imagine if they said there was 8? Let's try and go through this again. Phoenix, Titan, Garuda, Ramu, Bahamut, Odin. I could just look here, it'd be so much better. Phoenix, Garuda, Ramu, Titan, Bahamut, and Shiva. I'm assuming that one's going to be like Odin. That makes 7. I'm not going to include like Ifrit. I feel like that shouldn't be included. Can you imagine if they brought in DLC that was Leviathan and it was to do with this place? Or whatever happened in Zemeckis? You're mad at everything, Kenobi. Wait, if I say that you're mostly wrong, a bunch of incompetent amateurs that don't know what they're doing. Oh, we're good. Deal with the birdies. Finally making some sense. Oh, it's the hill guru, that's fine.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm feeling this might not be over either. In the future we might find out who took them, who bought them.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them.
Why is every place I've gone
and fast.
this ended in a fight?
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive.
In some way.
I'll gather some
well,
men
maybe
and
not
join you
Dal.
there.
Well, I know, yeah, Dalmelt was bandits.
Make sure he's safe.
Tabor, yep, we went to the other place to fight for the undying bunch.
I'm coming.
Cashlock, do we have a... would that be quicker? It would be quicker going there, wouldn't it? Making my way down there. He's a monster magnet, yes. Leighton cleft. Still can pronounce this one. Don't have any squeakiness going on. Or bells and whistles. Which way am I facing? I've got the right. Oh no no! Oh god no! Can't control the Kokubo? No, Chocobo. It's like me driving in Eleanor.
I can walk from here.
Don't think you're bored about me now. Oh, this place has got its own music. He was old by hitting things real hard. Got a quest to do literally anything else would be screwed, yeah.
The dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
Oh no.
Just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that.
Oh, we won't get affected though, because we are bearers. But well, I say bearers. Dominance. I'm assuming bearers don't get too affected by it. Or maybe they do. Where are we going? Oh, oh. Of course, I've been to this place before. I did think at the time that it would lead to us fighting something there. I explored it all when we were here the first time. Now problem Sentinel. Hopefully have a nice sleep.
Where are you?
Oh, he's gonna be up ahead. Of course he's gonna be up ahead. Right, we'll go that one. No! Oh, is this the only thing that's flooded? This little corner? Little area? Oh no, there's a fair few creatures here. This isn't good. What the fuck?
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
To bring this out. Now we're gonna get the dragon.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
I think the dragon's gonna find us. Look at this bugger.
Looks like it's found me.
Wait, what's your name? Herring stung? No, sausage? Herring sug. Sug? Makes like A? Hirana? Okay, I'm not even gonna. Oh, a squeaky noise. Ooh, hi, hi, hi.
Nice try.
Ooh, 76k damage, nice. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking finance later! No, 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 no! Oh, fuck! You're taking a fucking disliking to me. Look at my new thing. Getting frozen for a bit. I have nothing good for that one, maybe. I did not do much. Of course OBS disconnected. I'm not happy with that. Fucking internet shit itself. Entirely. I'm having trouble getting stuff to connect. There we go. Oh man, right. They're so rudely interrupted. I'm probably only gonna have time to do this and then fuck off. Oh no. I know, 50 minute stream. Well, my OBS recording is still in one. Oh shit. So that's what I'll be fucking uploading tomorrow. Let's run through everything. I know. Well, if I'd done the export, it would be in 2 pieces, and I'm like, So I'll do the upload with however long it took for me to get back on. I seen it disconnect, and I was like, what's happening? My modem showed nothing wrong with it, so everything had disconnected. You fuckers. Let's restart it. At least from the outside, it showed nothing wrong with it.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh, he's a Kashik! No!
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
Oh no!
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks.
This isn't... Oh.
For finishing what I
The game was trying to save me from this.
For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore.
I mean, she best go out here too.
He's turned, and so will you.
You realize what you're standing in?
Take care.
He's not gonna run himself through, is he?
Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
Shit. That's not how things were supposed to turn out. Sometime later. Oh my god. I swear to fucking god. What bullshit are you pulling tonight? Give me a second. If it wasn't for the fact I would need it, I'm going to boot the fucking router out the window. So what we'll do, get this cutscene, to, and that's it.
Thank you, Clive.
That's what we're dealing with.
You're right now.
That was
Being a little dick.
bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone.
Fucking drop things too. I'm gonna afterwards. I'm gonna look and see if there's any
him to that place
issues with the
against his
network.
will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own.
Don't you dare.
So that you would finally be free
Don't
to live your
fucking
own
dare.
life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family
In
business.
Canva?
I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened.
Okay.
My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
I've heard parents are just like, yeah, fuck
Something
you.
else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Quest complete. Trading places. 2. Ah, 400. Okay. Crimson Caravan's signboard. Emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown. Based in Bocklad, where traders from across Valisthea flock to browse the 1,000 tables and transport their wares either throughout the Dominion or on down the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. And we've got the Breath of Fire, Scarlet Cyclone. And on that happy ending, I'm going to fucking save it before my internet decides to shit itself again. Fuck's fuck's sake. That was ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous. Right, anyway, I'm gonna head off. Thank you, Internet, for ruining what I'd planned. I was gonna try and hand the rest of them in and deal with potentially trying to find where the other 2 hunts are. I think I might need to find them on my own. But that will take place on Sunday. Tomorrow, I still want to start with a few things. But yeah, tomorrow, potentially, if there's an afternoon stream, it'll be Skyrim. We're still in exploring beginnings of yeah, thanks for the three fucking streams. Yeah, we started exploring was it Ravenrock? The beginning area of Solstheim. So if I do get something done tomorrow afternoon, it's gonna be that. But tomorrow evening, we're jumping back into Demon Souls, and I've been watching someone playing Dark Souls, so I'm in that kind of mood. So this should hopefully scratch the itch for that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching all 3 streams. It's always appreciated, and I hope you're all doing well, and I will see something soon. Thank you all, and good night.